This podcast may contain spoilers from across the entire Xena series, so please proceed with caution, because honestly, who knows what the hell's going to come out of my mouth. On that, I probably will say the occasional naughty word, but if you're cool with that, let's battle on. Hello and welcome back to Xena Warrior Commentary. It's me, Possible Prince X, Phil, we're friends now, aren't we? We're almost family. And I am here to watch the very next episode of Xena, which I believe is a bit of a fan favorite. So let's see if we all feel the same. Get settled, get yourself a snack, something to drink, a blankie if you need it. Do you have a pet? Are they going to cuddle up and watch as well? Whatever you need. And get ready to press play on Xena Season 2, Episode 15, A Day in the Life, in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're waking up. What's going to happen? Are we going to wake up? Having a little snooze. I feel like Xena would be up at sunrise. So there's probably a plan, and here we go. You're not getting me. Oh, Xena's making breakfast. What a way to start the day. Gabrielle's just napping through this whole thing. Oh, there you go. See, Xena loves it. She's having so much fun. I'm not a morning person. I'd probably just let them kill me. Kill me? Yeah, kill me. Please. Don't make me get up. I don't drink coffee either, so it takes me a minute to wake up naturally. Not my stick. Oh, for goodness sake, Gabrielle. I don't even have a weapon, and look at me. I kind of wish it had spun around like the chakram. Pinch. Apparently she can do it from any angle now. Very famous line. Oh, yeah. Also, thanks for saving my life, Xena, because I did have a weapon and was failing miserably and nearly got stabbed by 3 dudes. And you saved me. Thanks, Xena. Gosh, Gabrielle. Boom. Alright, we're finding our way. This lady's gonna help us. Whose hair do you think is in Gabrielle's plaited headband? Because it's not hers. And it's too light to be Xena's. Could it be Solari? It's Solari's hair, I've decided. Maybe it's not hair. It just looks like it from here. I don't want to. I want to do the pinch. Gosh, she must get it all the time at the shops, going down the street. Making a decision. Why is Gabrielle writing on that toilet paper? I don't understand. I might have missed the warlord part at the beginning. Is that who those guys were from? And now then they were going to go there. I think I'm thinking that's what it is from memory, and then he's come to mention the other place. Hey, I'll go. Gabrielle is bringing attitude this week. I wonder who invented cooking food. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, at what point do they say, you know what? Hang on. Yeah. At what point did someone say, you know what? I keep eating these animals and I keep getting food poisoning. Like, something's up. And someone said, have you tried putting it on that fire? Because that really seems to work. Um, yeah, I wonder who was the first person to do that. Don't know why I'm thinking about that, but here we are. There probably is some kind of, stories around these things that I could Google, but once I've pressed play, I can't stop. I've got to keep this going, and it'd be a lot to Google. I can Google a guest star, but I think Googling who invented cooking might take a little longer. Although, you know what? Let's do it. I'm just gonna see if that yields any results. Who invented cooking? Traveling. Who invented cooking? Okay, there was not one person, sadly, but it's been happening for about 1.5 million years. No. Oh, don't fall over, Howard. Kiss. Again, are there just heaps of giants roaming around? And how do they never see them? Are they all evil? Like, I feel like you would see it. Like, if, there's heaps of giants walking around, wouldn't you, like, be friends with some? And not in the way that she was with Goliath. He was kind of a douche, but, you know, just Greg down the road happens to be a giant. Hi, Greg. Good morning. On your way to the market. So apparently the eels in this lake were real. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Wait, isn't Piedmont where they're going? I'm too distracted thinking about cooking and who invented cooking. Oh. Lucy said that was very much a her face. Apparently that was a Renee line. What do we think Gabrielle does to Xena? Other than drive her crazy about the frying pan. Laurel is where they're going. Okay, Piedmont is the place the Warlord's going, and Laurel is the place that Howard and Minya are from. Kiss. Is this the episode with the line fist to fish, or is that a different one? Or am I making that up? Oh, I think that's Fins, and Gems. I remember Lucy once saying she used to get a lot of mail from prisoners, as in fan mail. Oh my god. From a Howard. Also, you're cheating on Minya, you jerk. I forgot we don't like Howard. Oh my god. It'll smell like fish for days. Well, she has many skills, Gabrielle. A call from nature. It's poo poo's time. I mean, she might not be doing poos, but in my head, she's doing poos. That's what I've decided from this scene. Because a bit of wee wee on a scroll, not a big deal, but poop on a scroll, big deal. This is why Argo doesn't like Gabrielle, because she rehearses all of her scrolls on poor Argo. It's also creeping me out that Xena obviously hasn't washed her hands. There's no creek or anything. I wonder what story Xena tore up. It might have been Death Mask, and she tore out all of the, goodness from it. Give me directions. She tore out all of the good parts of that episode and just left us with what we got. Because, of course, everything's based off of the Xena scrolls. And if it was missing, they would have just made it as is. Why are they back at that statue? Is that the same statue or a different statue? Looks like the same one. Oh, by the boob. Oh my. They really went all in on the subtext in this one, didn't they? Hey, goat. Hey, chickens. Except a lot smaller. Judgmental, Gabrielle. Sassy and judgmental in this episode. Hey, Minya. Another fan. Did she call him Mariel or something? He's also trying to cheat on you, Minya. Xena's like, I can't. Cute little goat. Let's make out. Because I was so young, like none of this really phased me, but I wonder what it must have been like to be, an adult, particularly a queer person watching this going, oh my god, it's happening. They're in the bath together. I think this is their first bath. Probably not uh, in their lives, but in on screen, it's their first bath together. Oh, that. Oh, I've got headphones on, and that is awful. That noise in the ear of the sponge is awful. We're not doing that planning and Gabrielle. That was a boring episode. Oh my god. Gabrielle. Hey, Xena. Wonder if she washes her leathers. Come on, Minya. Don't say you haven't noticed. I'm Xena. I mean, you're in the background. I also love that this plan includes sending Howard off. Aww. Oh, what a wanker. I wish this episode ended with the giant squishing Howard. I think I just heard a dog in the background. How exciting. Practice makes perfect. I love the idea that Xena just goes off and practices her moves. God, remember Centaries? Bloody Centaries. Theodorus. Enough of that, thank you. Did they invent sushi? Is that what just happened? I mean, Xena has been to Japan. Is that where sushi's from? Pretty sure it is. I'm Googling just to make sure I don't get it wrong. Is she's also Googling today. Is sushi Japanese? Yes. So I reckon that's why Xena knows it's fine to eat raw fish, because I had it in Japan. Right now, Xena's like, do I want Gabrielle or how? I'm clearly galloping away on a horse, Minya. I'm neither running nor hiding. Actually thought Hal was about to flash us then with his pants. There was a whole moment. I was a bit nervous. X says like, right roll, big footprint. What is that? Was that a chicken? Oh my god, I think it's meant to be some kind of bird or something. Horrifying. Bloody Gareth. Not the biggest, meanest giant that ever walked the earth. Of course, Gabrielle is like, hey, Minute, read the most, like the most homoerotic episode that we've done so far. Until this one. Well, Boreas. Don't know, Gabrielle, she does have a bit of a history. Why are we not blaming him? Blame the man. In a bad episode. In a bad episode. Oh, thankfully the thunder's here. I'm gonna invent a kite, Gabrielle. Trial and error. Do you reckon Xena came up with this all on this day? Or has she been working on this for a while? It also looks wildly heavy. I'm now Googling who invented the kite. We're having a good day of Googling. Who invented the kite? Okay, the Chinese invented the kite 549 BCE. Oh, okay. Is this, do you reckon that, because, I mean, we don't know exactly when Xena's set, but I wonder if uh, she saw some kites while she was in Chin and was like, I'm just going to put that in the back of my head. Well, what's your plan, Gabrielle? So silly. They must have had so much fun in this episode. Fair. And there we go. Sorry I doubted you, Xena. Is Xena going to go kill Howard? Is that her way of handling it? Does Gabrielle fall? Yeah. Oh, for goodness sake, Gabrielle. Oh, don't touch Argo without Xena's permission. She doesn't. I love how clear she is. Oh my god. Fuck off. I hate this. I hate it so much. Don't touch my horse. Get my owl. Oh, this is stunt double. Oh, we're on the buzz. This is the second buzz grab this episode. Do they actually like each other? That might be the issue. They're having quite a. They're bickering a lot on this day. Is it just like a normal couple's, tiff? But or is she? Or is this how they always are? Because obviously it's a day in the life, but it's like I hope that they're not constantly at each other's throats like this. None of your business. Just kill him. Yeah, he would definitely like it. Don't remind us of that crappy episode. But oh well. All of our thoughts. Oh, leave the goat alone. Obviously. Yes. Oh no. Waiting for Gareth. Not your fishy chakram. I do wonder how they achieved that shot, but she definitely would catch it. Hey. Chakram. Yeah, get him in ya. Oh my god. Does this kill him? I can't remember. Well, she has many skills also. Fuck off, Howard. All this for a man minion? No. Oh, where'd you get that whip? Oh my god. Finally. Yeah, it says I pooped on them. Tree time. Alright, I think this is where the footage from the original episode comes in, because if I'm sure most people know, if you don't know, this was the end of the David and Goliath episode, that was too long and got repurposed into this moment, and all the other stuff was written, uh, before, like around it. I think it's even possible that it was shot. Oh no, that he looks pretty clear there. Um, because I know it used to be shot on a different kind of camera, and all of this stuff seems a little bit blurrier. So I'm wondering if this was shot and then they changed to the new cameras. I could be wrong though. But I'm guessing this is pre Lucy's accident. Gotcha, Ty. Yeah. I've never come across a giant with a Kiwi accent before, but alright. And that's why it had to be at the Giants Burial Ground because this was already shot. It's so, like, when you know it's obviously a different director, it just feels very different. Oh, that's an awful shot. Going to bed. Bedtime. Does it, Gabrielle? Kiss. Ew. Kissing gross, Gabrielle. Will we ever figure out whether she did or not? Xena's hard to read. That bloody statue's there again. Why is that so? Is it like the same statue in different places, or do they just keep putting that one statue everywhere? It's very confusing. All right, that is a day in the life. And before I do any scores, obviously we need to see the disclaimer. But I also wanted to Google one more thing. But I'll wait until we get to the disclaimer because I want to find out if what the actual ending of David and Goliath was meant to be, as in the Xena version. Like, did she just quickly make a kite and then get Gareth and that was that? Or was there another? Were there more scenes that were cut and they've just used this one to fit in? I want to know if we can find it. No slippery eels were harmed during the production of this motion picture, despite their reputation as a fine delicacy in select cultures of the known world. Interesting. All right, so Lucy says that in the final act we had Xena battle a bigger giant, and he's supposed to be a thicker and more scary one. This is in the Giant Killer. But we cut that whole thing out because who cares once Goliath is gone? Why should we care that the other giant... about the other giant, even though he's bigger? Like, there's no want or need to care about him. Rob said, our David and Goliath episode didn't quite work, and the cut was so long on it that we said, let's just chop off the entire fourth act and bank it for something else. And have this episode end with the death of Goliath rather than going on to get the other one. Okay. That seems to be about it. So it seems that, yeah, it was probably slightly longer because there must have been a scene of Xena realizing that the weather was changing and that she'd need a kite. She'd need to invent a kite, but maybe it was like a quick moment, or maybe they already had it at the village. Like, maybe they had come up with it. Whereas obviously when it got cut out and they just ended it on Goliath, they've then gone and written this episode and gone, oh, here, this is the one we'll add it back into. So there's, a bit of justice for Goliath kind of thing. But, let's also have it be, we get to see Xena inventing the kite. Fun. All right. Let us go and give this a score. This is an interesting one because I know it is so beloved by fans. And I do actually quite enjoy it. I think it's really funny and such a fun idea for an episode of any show, really, where it's like, let's just show them doing, day-to-day things, playing games, waiting around for something. But I do think that the inclusion of the giant, like the actual inclusion of the footage at the end, thankfully it's not too long. For some reason, I thought it was longer than it is. It's not, but I feel like I don't know. I almost feel like they could have not had it and just have the whole episode be the preparation to killing him. The preparation to taking him on, and end it just as they're about to, if that makes sense. Almost like it's, the raw footage of what happens right before a normal Xena episode would begin, where she's like going in to get the giant. I think for me, especially now knowing, but even back then when I would watch this episode, like without knowing, I always found that part of the episode just really takes me out of it. Don't get me wrong, I think it's actually a really clever idea to be, able to, recycle something into another episode and then to build an episode this fun around it is genius. But imagine if this episode was exactly how it is, but with an actually, a giant that we were scared of and actually cared about that. I think the biggest issue for me is that we don't care about Goliath because that episode was not particularly affecting. So, if it was, I don't know, if it was about Marcus or if it was about, someone that we liked, maybe it would mean a little more. I don't know. People may disagree with me and that's okay too. So I'm going to go with an 8. I'm sorry, don't hate me. I did give the last 2 episodes a 10. So, they are, I can get there. I can go there. I think as far as this one goes, I really do enjoy, that sort of 80 to 90% of it. It is just that last little bit about the giant and also the problematic Howard. I think that bothered me more now as an adult. It was all fun and games, but no, it was great. He was creepy. We're meant to like him, and no, he's a jerk. You know what? I think I'm going to add him. It's the most hated because I don't know how to spell Howard. I'm just going to write Howard without a D. Don't know if that's how you spell it, but it's how we're doing it. So there you go. I'm putting him on there because he was problematic as hell. He's lower on the list. He's at the bottom. But he's going on there because he was frustrating me. So I think, the shitty giant and how kind of do lose a point or two off of this episode. MVP, I am torn because I do love Minya very much. But she was very quick to blame Xena for Howard's shitty behavior. So I don't know if I can give it to her. And Gabrielle was really harping on Xena this week. So I'm going to give it to Xena because she saved the day. You know what? No. Xena used Gabrielle scrolls and probably forced us to have to watch Death Mask. So I'm giving it to Argo because she was just chilling. Argo was chilling in the background, just doing her thing. So Argo. My crush is no one. I don't think anyone this week. And then a rename, I'm going to go with Sins of the Routine. Because I feel like everything about this episode was about, one, breaking the usual routine of Xena, the episodes as they normally are. But it's also giving us an insight to the day-to-day, of course, of Gabrielle and Xena and their routine. But they were also feeling a bit, out of it because, the frying pan's gone. And yeah, look, it's not a perfect one. I can always change it later. But that's the one that's come to me. And so that's the one I'm going with. I think that does bring us to the end of it. And of course, we still have, I think, about 7 episodes of season 2 to go, which will be coming shortly. I am about to go on a little holiday, so I maybe won't get to record an episode for another few weeks, maybe 3 weeks ish. So enjoy a little bit of a break, and I will see you in a few weeks' time for the final stretch of season 2. I can't believe we're there. Until then, battle on.